Welcome to another episode of Zero Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on a freshly turned 11-year-old from Manchester, England. His hockey journey has been entirely with one of the Shed's honey holes, the Chocolatey Manchester Storm. He returns to the Shed a legend after episode 250 with Moose has combined for 1,041 goals, plays, or listens. He has been promoted to director of Shed marketing after running a muck and making it rain chocolate. When fellow Shed guys get big W's with the Storm, he has to be one of the most famous kids in the UK if he's brought this many people to the Shed already to meet him. He is a confirmed player and wears number 14 and is developing in the Storm organization. And he once hit the match night announcer in the head with a Kit Kat. Welcome back to the Shed legend, Jake Edwards.
Hello, thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming back, buddy. I get into how we know each other. Your mic sounds better this time, eh?
Yeah, I got a new headphones.
Yeah, it sounds way better, buddy. This is great. So you were on episode 250 with Moose, eh?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago, eh?
How long ago was it?
A few weeks, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was only a few weeks.
Can you believe that 1,041 views or plays have happened so far? So on the YouTube channel, you are ranked second now, only behind the Glasgow clan chat. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
That's pretty neat, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
You got some classmates listening or something, or what's going on? Did you tell some people about it? Because I don't have a marketing team. I only got you, buddy.
Yeah, I've told some of my people in school.
Oh, that's pretty cool, eh? Pretty fun podcasting, isn't it?
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, I like it. So nice shirt too, eh?
Thanks.
So you got that for your birthday, and was that yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thanks.
I would sing, but I'm more of a dancer, you know?
Yeah.
So you got a 2 Ales and Hockey Tales shirt and a mug, right? And what was the other thing? Didn't you get 3 things? Running a muck shirt, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a Run and Muck shirt, this shirt, and a mug.
That is sweet, man. And you are running a muck. You know that? You
Yeah.
throw chocolate everywhere. I love it. You are my head of marketing. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
You got Aiden Millen in the Shed by hitting him in the head with a Kit Kat, right?
Hope it didn't hit him too hard.
So you did get him a boost though after, right? Like a Shed boost. You got him the chocolate bar that he likes.
Yeah, I got my boost.
So you're not going to throw it at him anymore? Because I think it's funny when people hit the players, right? I don't think the chocolate bars will really hurt them, right?
I didn't throw it at him. I dropped it carefully down to him.
So I saw your poster pick. Are your seats right at center ice? Is that like do you have season tickets? Is that where you sit every game?
Yeah, we have season tickets right at center ice.
Those are pretty sweet seats, eh?
Yeah, they are pretty sweet seats.
I think there might be a couple seats in the Storm shelter that aren't quite as good, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so how else we know each other? Let's see here. Your mom, did you know this, bought 2 tickets to try and win the Gratz 99ers team signed jersey that I have up for raffle right now at aleshockeytales.com to help pay for the travel to Josh Batch's testimonial.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she bought 2 tickets. Don't know if she's going to win though. I don't get to choose. The website does that, but aleshockeytales.com, folks, you can buy raffle tickets for one of the worst teams in Austria, right? Anyways, and you are, I don't know if I know other people have, I'm pretty sure, but you did import Japps for Jesper, did you not?
I did get Japps for Jesper. I have one left for Saturday.
Did you try eating it?
No, I've not ate any. They're all for Jesper.
But you weren't curious and didn't even try one? You brought them all the way from Sweden and you didn't try one?
I've not tried one yet.
Wow, you got good what's the word? Self-control. You wouldn't even try the Yap. If a Yap showed up at my door, I would try it.
I've
Yeah.
not got good self-control. My mum's stopping me from eating them.
So how many did you guys import from Sweden?
We got 3.
I'm curious what the price was to get 3 chocolate bars from Sweden to
I think it was only £13.
that's enough for 3 chocolate bars, but I guess they're not cheap, right? Chocolate bars aren't
Mm.
cheap. No. Do you like chocolate?
Yes, I love chocolate.
You do, eh? Well, you must have a pretty good budget with the marketing team. We must have provided you with a pretty good budget because I've seen how much chocolate you've given out, and fun is fun, and that's how all this fun stuff has happened in the shed is because people like you have supported it and actually shown up at the rink with chocolate and made fun, right?
Yeah.
So what is your favorite chocolate bar?
My favorite chocolate bar is just a normal dairy milk bar.
Straight up chocolate? Do you put any nuts in there?
No, just straight up chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, folks, if you're thinking about sending Jake here a couple birthday chocolate bars at the next home game, right? The boys would have to win and deserve it though, right?
Yeah, right.
But if we saw any of those, did I hear that for your birthday you get to go down and see Moose during warmups?
Yeah. I've got a birthday bench package and I get a picture with him, a cake and a birthday puck.
That's all right, eh?
Yeah.
And did you not get a signed Moose jersey for your birthday?
Yeah, I got a signed Moose Pride jersey.
That's pretty sweet, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
So you had a good birthday then. What else did you do other than get the best presents ever, which is a signed Moose jersey and shed gear, right?
I went out on Sunday with my uncle to TGI Fridays, and I went to KFC yesterday because that's where I chose to go.
What'd you get? Big crunch? You just getting drumsticks?
I got a boneless banquet meal.
Not a bad choice. What about at TGI Fridays? What'd you get?
I got a bacon cheeseburger.
Not a bad choice. What was the side? You're not going with salads, are you?
I got chips and corn wheels.
Yeah, I like it. Corn wheels? That's what you guys call it? Is that like
Yeah,
on the
but-
cob? You mean on the
Yeah,
cob?
pretty much corn on the cob.
What does it mean on the wheel? What's a corn wheel? What's that mean? Do you know?
It's pretty. No, I don't know. It's pretty much just corn on the cob.
Okay, that's just what you guys call it. So if
Yeah.
you could have any meal in the world, what would it be? KFC? Have you ever tried kebabs?
Yeah, I've tried a kebab.
You don't sound enthusiastic about it. You don't like them? Did you have
Yeah,
the
they're
right
nice.
sauce on it?
Yeah, they're nice. They are
Okay.
very nice.
So wait till you grow up. Okay. You'll get really into them. Okay. So if you're gonna have a late night snack, what would it be?
Probably a dairy milk bar.
Is that right? Eh? Better
Yeah.
brush your teeth after then, right?
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, how we know each other though is have you ever been on the Greggy bus? Because I'm part of the Storm family now, whether Finner and Ginner like it or not, right? Have you ever been on the Storm bus before?
I've never been on the Greggy bus, but I have been on coaches to away games.
Really? Or like on the fan bus you've gone?
Yeah, I've gone on the fan bus.
Well, that's cool. I bet you I could put in a good word with Greggy so you can see where the fellows like sleep and get ready for games if you want for your birthday. I could put in a good word. Maybe he could do it for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
Would you want
yeah,
a tour
that
from Greggy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let him know. Okay, but he's a beauty too. You guys got a good crew around Manchester. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So, let's see here. So you're gonna go down for the game for warm-ups to see Moose and have the cake and a picture or whatever. Who are they playing?
We're playing Dundee.
Dundee, eh? Those punks, the Stars.
Hmm.
Should probably get chocolatey that night, eh? Because they're probably pretty close in the standings, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think
They're
no.
behind us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the bottom.
So they just had a break, right? There hasn't been a game for a while. I haven't seen anything exciting with chocolate happen in a while.
No, we've had a week break, but we're playing away today in Coventry.
I know. You know why I know that?
What?
Because for this chat, I don't ever know the schedules, but I was about to send a message to like a handful of the fellas and be like, hey, jump on the call to say happy birthday to Jake. And then I saw they were probably on the Greggy bus on the way to a game. And I'm like, I probably shouldn't bug them, you know?
Yeah.
But it would have been cool if they did that. We can do that next time, right?
Yeah, we can do that next time.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see here. Where and what are you doing now? You're at your house?
Yeah, I'm at my house.
You just finished school for the day?
I didn't actually go to school because I wasn't feeling my best, but I'm feeling fine now.
Partied too hard on your birthday or what?
Yeah, I partied too hard my birthday.
So couldn't go to school next day. I understand. That can happen on your birthday, right? Too much chocolate, too much dairy milk.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Poster pics. You know how this all started? Was I saw pictures of the Herminator after he had came on, and then I saw him holding a Kit Kat, and then I saw Jesper holding a Kit Kat, and it said the Swedish sensation. And then I saw a picture on the line of you holding all the Kit Kats with their names and whatnot on it. And then I realized you were my head of marketing. That's how this all started.
Was it?
Yeah. Did you know that? That's pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that is pretty exciting.
I saw your mom wears a number 18 just because I noticed that because I was number 18, but she was wearing that for Shed Guy Barroway, and that sucks. He can't play anymore.
Yeah, he was a good player. Shame he can't play anymore.
Yeah, injuries suck.
Yeah, let's hope he's back next season.
I agree. He's too good not to play, right?
Yeah, he's too good.
I agree. So I saw a bag on your poster pics, and it was a bag of munchies, and it said Jake on it. Is that what you like too then? Do you like munchies? Yeah. That was for you then.
Yeah, when I got the jersey before Christmas, Moose also gave me them.
Who did?
Moose.
He gave you those?
Yeah.
Nice guy he is, eh? He gets it.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
That guy knows how to hockey. How's he playing?
He's playing very good.
Is he? Good. I like to hear that. So then let's see here. Your poster for the poster pick that you took to the game with my 2 ales and hockey tails logo on it, and it said Coral's biggest fan. I tell you, that can make your heart want to pop from over here. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know, this started just by me coming out and talking on my work computer to my friends because I missed them in my shed.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts? It's the same still. I just got off a meeting at work talking about process change for the company with the big dog and how we're going to change all the stuff from quoting to execution. And then I just hop off for lunch hour and I get to be myself and chat hockey with the shed guy. It can really make your heart full when you get to do both, right?
Yeah.
And then you see Chocolate hit the ice in the UK on teams you never even played for. And you're like, fun is fun, right?
Yeah, fun is definitely most fun.
Yes, it is. Okay. What else do I got then? Sucks for your mom that Barrow's not playing too. Is that her favorite player?
Yeah, that was a favorite player.
And I can tell you have a passion for hockey and you're a big fan of the Storm. And I'd just like to shout out your mom for everything she does for you. That's the birthday presents you got, the jersey you got, that she's helping you get the chocolate bars with the names and whatnot. And she is helping you have fun with the game of hockey, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, keep up the good work, Mom, right?
Right.
So you have a sister?
Yeah, I have a sister.
She ever chuck chocolate?
Not really, because she can't throw that far.
How did you hit Aiden then? Like, because it's not a far throw in the storm shelter. How did you not get it all the way to the ice when you hit him?
Because I tried to throw it towards the players, because like we sit at center ice.
Yeah. I thought maybe you hit some netting or something.
and then there's like that wall with no seats and like the scoreboard on it.
Mm-hmm.
The players kind of go where that wall is, and I tried to throw it towards the players,
Yeah.
but it went down, and I think it bounced off the boards and hit Aiden in the head.
That's funny though. Did you giggle when it happened? Did he giggle or was he yelling at you?
I didn't know it hit him. I only found out the next day.
Well, it's funny because you are the guy that brings people into the shed. I got Jesper in because you gave him the Kit Kat that said Swedish Sensation. And then I saw the muck he was running. And to be honest, it's a weird little world. That's how you got Aiden on. But Jesper's poster pick was him in a hockey stance. And then that inspired me when I did my skills day to use the hockey stance as the basis of my skill day. And then I saw my kids' hockey stances. And now all of a sudden I got logos of Shed Guy and Shed Gals with my kids' silhouettes and their hockey stance. And it all started because you gave a guy a Kit Kat, eh?
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Mm-hmm. And I do have to bring up that since it was your birthday, it was also just my daughter's birthday on Saturday. We just had a big party and I had a bunch of, there's probably a handful of the girls from my under 9 gals team here, as well as some of her classmates and her other friends. But for her birthday, they took turns doing my makeup. They all did my makeup at once, the 9 girls or whatever it was. And I looked really pretty. And then between that party and the girls' hockey game at 6 p.m., they told me I had to keep the makeup on for our game, and they'd be so excited that I would do that. I then had to take my son to his practice with the makeup on, and I was just a parent there. And I showed up like that with the makeup on my face. And then I had to go to the girls' game that night with all the makeup on my face. And you know what? We did win because fun is fun and winning's fun, right?
Yeah.
But I did have to coach the game with makeup all over my face for the girls, you know?
That's funny. That's very funny.
And then the next day, get this, Jake, I think it was it's up there. I've had a lot of great days in the game of hockey, but, and I'm not going to get choked up because I've never done it in the shed, but I had one of the best days I've ever had in hockey on the Sunday. We had a double header. Okay. I'm going to tell this story. The first game, we go to Port Elgin. We play. We were undefeated. We had never lost a game when we switched to 5-on-5 halfway through the year. And we did lose 4-3, but some of the girls played their best games of the year. Arwen completely dominated. We were down 4-1, and then she started just running amok and got us back in the game, scored 2 huge goals. But then while we're on the bench, the girls say to me, they're like, what are we doing between games? Because we got to play again at 3:30. And I'm like, well, I don't know. We should do something. You're right. Why don't we go to Boston Pizza? So they all start chanting Boston Pizza on the bench. And then we lose 4-3. We go to the room and I say, parents, I know this is unplanned, but the girls and I have been chatting and I think we should go to Boston Pizza. Well, I went there with like 5 of the families, and they were the families I had never really hung out with. I'd only just been at the practices and the games. We'd never hung out away from the arena. And we became a team at that lunch. And the parents I didn't really know, we hit it off. I totally understood them. They were new in town like I was 6 years ago. They don't know the people around town like everyone around here, kind of like I did. And then the bills came at the end of lunch to pay. And I pull out my wallet and the waitress says, oh, no, sir, yours is covered. And one of the fellows had paid for my lunch. And I looked at him. I'm like, well, you didn't have to do that. Like, we're just going for lunch. And he said, he's an Irish fellow. He said, no, boy, they're well trained. You deserve it. And that was it. So that was cool. And then we went to the game that night. And the one girl who couldn't skate at her first practice literally couldn't stand up and skate with a puck. She has worked hard at the game. She loves hockey now. She goes to all the development skates. She does our own practices, our own games. And every time she's better, she got the puck at center and skated full speed with everybody trying to chase her. And she outskated everybody with the puck and scored her first goal ever. And I I might have got choked up on the bench a little bit, just how it all happened, but we'll talk about it when she comes to the shed. But then both of her parents were crying. She's like, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. I'm like, I can't handle it. And how much better she's got at hockey, how she dedicated herself. And it shows what a kid can do when they put their mind to something and get better at something. And it's because they enjoy doing it, not because someone made them do it. It's because they love it and they want to get better. You know, it was the best day of hockey. One of the best days I've ever been a part of. Okay. That's my story for today's episode.
Was the pizza nice?
I didn't have the pizza. What did I have? I had a like, it's like a sub, like a sandwich with Italian meat on it, but you dip the sandwich all in bolognese sauce. It's lovely. You know?
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it was a good day though. And thanks to that dad for buying my lunch. It meant way more than he realizes, because when people appreciate you like that and do something like that, it means a lot, right?
Yeah, it does.
Like when you throw chocolate at the fellas when they deserve to win, right?
Yeah.
You've never thrown chocolate for a loss, have you?
No, never.
You know the rules, right? You got to keep the fellas motivated, right? It's almost playoff time. So how many games are left? Not many, eh?
I think 8 home games are left.
It could get pretty chocolatey in 8 games, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there other people bringing chocolate now? Has the word got out in the storm shelter, or is it just you?
There's a lot of other people.
Is there?
Yeah.
Like, how much chocolate are we talking? Like hundreds of chocolate bars?
Like, I think last time there was like 5 bags full of chocolate.
Really? And
yeah.
That's pretty cool, eh? From us just chatting in the shed that could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see your poster pics, eh? So you play hockey. You're number 14.
Well, I don't play for a team. I'm just having lessons. I need to work my skating a bit before I join a team.
You just do like development skates, and like so it's not on a team. You're just working at getting better at hockey so you can join a team then? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you use a long stick? Your stick in the post? I don't know that much about hockey, but when I looked at your poster pic and I just saw the way you're standing there holding your stick, I would cut if that's recently, I'd cut your stick like 2.5 inches shorter.
Okay.
Just give her a try, okay? And then let me know how it went.
I'll try.
Okay, 2.5 inches.
Okay.
Okay, don't cut it too short because you can never get it back, right?
Right.
But you're a little righty, number 14. That's pretty cool. That's what my son is too, right? And my daughter's number 14 as well. But is that just a guy's jersey you're wearing, or is that yours?
That was just a guy's jersey I was wearing.
So who is that? Who's number 14?
That was Chase Ruddy, but he left.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's came to the shed. He didn't like chocolate. Maybe that's why he had to leave, because he didn't get into the chocolate storm, right? He wanted candy, right?
I don't blame Ginn for getting rid of him. If he doesn't like chocolate, he's not buying into what we're doing.
Exactly, big guy. You're right. You got to buy in, and it's a chocolate thing now, right? Yeah, but I think he's playing in the coast and mucking it up and fighting the big boys, right? So he landed. Everybody's landed on their feet, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's tough when we're starting the chocolate storm, and then he comes and says he's not into chocolate. That's tough, right?
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay, so what's the picture of you and your sister with like 8 players? Where was that from?
That was from the Christmas party.
It's pretty cool with hockey players, right? Like, I've talked to other people in the shed about it, where like if you were a big fan of, say, like Manchester United, you're probably not getting a picture with 8 of the players, right?
Right.
I think that's cool about hockey, isn't it? That the players have time for everybody, and then you can actually get close and chat with them and get to know them. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's way better for the kids when they get to do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So if there's any Manchester folks out there listening to Jake and I, because he's a celebrity in Manchester, is that if you're hockey fans and we're trying to grow a fan base around there that bring chocolate to games only for wins, is hockey guys can be really nice and you get photos with the players if you show up to games, right?
Right.
Who's the guy for the posters that has a beard? Is that the goalie? Is that Brodeur?
Yeah, that's Brodeur.
He doesn't seem into the shed. I tried a couple times. I wrote comments like, hey, when you come to the shed, I don't know what chocolate you like. Nothing back. Nothing. Goalies are different though. Maybe he's in his zone doing his thing, right? I should leave him alone.
I write him a Kit Kat, ask him why is he not getting in the shed.
Do it. Get involved, okay, Jake? Let him know. Tell him the shed's a safe place. Right? So did you get new wheels? You got new skates?
Yeah, that was last summer. We went to Puck Stop in Sheffield and we got my first skates.
Those are your first skates. Those look like those are skates I would want. Those look like nice skates. You got good skates, bud.
Yeah, I like them. They're nice.
They're better than Briar, who will come to the shed on Saturday morning. Her skates the first practice of the season. I thought her ankles were going to break. Just the right skate mainly. The left skate wasn't as bad, but I thought her ankle was going to snap because the skates were so broken. So it's tough to see people play hockey in bad wheels. At least you got good ones, right?
Yeah.
So how long you been playing for?
I started actually being able to stand up 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's cool. How long? So you're just getting into it. This is fresh. So you can skate around with a puck and stick handle and shoot now?
Yeah, I'm quite good at shooting.
Nice. Well, then maybe you shouldn't cut your stick if you can play with the longer stick and stick handle. That's good. But try it just think about it. Just from the one poster pick, Sometimes I see things. That's all.
I'll think about it.
2.5 inches. Okay.
2.5 inches.
I bet you'll be going bar down and stick handling. But it looked like you had a shot. What curve are you using? Do you know? Does it say on the stick like it's a player's name or anything or no?
I don't think it says on the stick.
Really? Okay. What else do I got? So then the Storm mascot, you sent a picture of that. What is that guy? The Storm mascot.
He's Lightning Jack and he's hilarious.
Oh, Lightning Jack is the mascot.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know who that was. Okay, I've seen that on Twitter then and all that stuff. So that's Lightning Jack.
Yeah, that's Lightning Jack.
I was he kind of looks like Dracula, to be honest. I wasn't sure what was happening there. Lightning Jack, eh?
Yeah.
So he's funny. He's good at the games. He puts on a show.
Yeah, he's really funny and he walks around the stadium doing funny stuff. Like once he took my snacks, and whenever the other team has someone in the penalty box, he goes and starts banging on the glass and waving at them.
He's causing trouble around the rink, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
That's good. It sounds fun. And then who are the 5 people for the poster picket? It was a selfie. So it was a gal, you, your sister, your mom, and you're up in the stands in like an empty arena. What was that one?
That was at our first away game in Nottingham.
Big arena, eh?
Yeah, it was me, my mum, my sister, my uncle, and my uncle's girlfriend.
Ah, okay. And that arena's pretty warm, eh? If you're playing hockey, it'd probably be really warm, right?
Yeah, I think I laid up too much. I was quite hot sitting there.
So how many away games have you done? If you gone, how far is Nottingham then?
It's not too far.
So it's pretty fun going to new arenas though, right? To cheer on your team.
Yeah, very fun.
So where else have you been? Anywhere else other than Nottingham?
I think the only 2 places I've been is Nottingham and Sheffield.
And those 2 aren't that far away, right?
No, they're not too far.
Did I hear you're going to Belfast?
Yeah, for my birthday. My mum's been hiding a gift since December. And I opened it on my birthday and it was tickets to go and watch Storm play in Belfast.
That is pretty wild, man. That's a big arena too. That's a cool place, cool city.
I've heard it's a fun city.
Yeah, especially when you win and then go out as a team, it's fun. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what you guys are gonna get up to while you're there. So you going there for like one night, 2 nights? You going for the full weekend? What are you doing?
We're going there for one night.
One night, see both games or no?
We're only playing one game over there.
Oh, okay. So you're flying all over there for a game. Now you guys are dedicated, but that'll be a memory, right? When you guys go on that trip, and it's not just about watching the hockey game. It's about doing all the other stuff you're gonna do on that trip, right?
Yeah.
That's what hockey's about. It's like when I try to explain to people what hockey's about, it's not just about showing up and doing practice and the game. It's about going to Boston Pizza for lunch, and it's about doing all the other stuff away from the rink. That's hockey, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Anywho, shouldn't
We're
get.
also going to Dundee.
Are you?
Yeah.
Jeepers, you know what they call it? You can't do this. You're too young. They call it Dundee drunk. Some of the fans that go there, especially the Devils fans, they get Dundee drunk. It's something. I've seen it happen to people. It's weird. Shouldn't do that. Can't do that. Don't eat too much chocolate when you go there, though, okay?
I'll try.
And yeah, don't let your mom get Dundee drunk. It's a thing. It can happen to people. I've seen it.
Okay.
Especially if you're on fan buses. Are you going on a fan bus?
No, we're driving. There is a fan bus going, but we're driving and staying the night.
Oh, that's cool. Hotel and everything, eh?
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a pool. That's
I
hockey.
hope so.
Yeah. For my girls' hockey tournament coming up here in a couple of weeks, I had to make sure that there was a pool, because if we were going to do one hotel tournament this year, there had to be a pool, and that's hockey, you know? So that's coming up, and I'm going to do a huge belly flop. Huge. Right?
That sounds very fun.
It does. It is fun. Fun is fun, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure people have probably wondered why I've been posting recommendation letters for minor hockey and why I would do that, because usually I don't post stuff about myself. But well, last season I loved coaching the little fellas. I put in a coaching application. I didn't get it. I guess I didn't play as hard as I could have. I didn't put in the best application I could, so I didn't get it. And then I applied to be the AAA coach. I didn't get that either. I thought I put in a pretty good resume and had a good interview, but didn't get it. So then I thought, you know what? If I'm going to put my best foot forward, I should put the best application in I can. And I thought, well, if they want the best application I can give, I should ask some parents for recommendation letters. And some of the letters I've got in the last 24 hours since I asked can make you want to cry, can brings back a lot of memories. And it made me realize that the team was exactly what I thought it was and was important to them as it was to me. And I plan on putting in an application for a minor hockey job like I'm applying for an NHL coaching job. And then if I don't get it, then I know I did everything I possibly could, right? Because if you're going to do something, you may as well do it right, right?
Yeah, right.
And then sometimes people underestimate you, right? The only way to show them that they're wrong is to show them that they're wrong, right?
Yeah.
It's the same as when you're a player, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I plan on doing. That's why I've been posting stuff, but I do really appreciate the parents, the kids I've coached in the past. The girls team this year have wrote reference recommendation letters. The parents from the year before have. The things they wrote were very, very kind. And I really, really appreciate it, because it does take everyone to win championships in hockey. And if that is getting a minor hockey coaching gig, then I will get everyone to win, because it does take everyone to win. Right, Jake?
Right.
For the Storm to win, it's going to take you. It's going to take Aiden. It's going to take Greggy, right? It's going to take Sam Bell, the strength guy. It's going to take everyone if the Storm are going to win the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And a
It'll
lot of
take
chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
You imagine if like they won it in Nottingham, the playoff weekend, and it just chocolate everywhere, just covered the Nottingham arena. That'd be nuts, right?
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
It would be a memory for life, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The other poster pick, signed Adam Brady pick. When does he play on the team? Is he on the team now?
No, he was last season, and it was my second game, and I got to go in the changing room tour and have a picture, but he left and now plays for Panthers.
He went to the Panthers.
Yes.
Jeepers. You don't get mad at guys when they leave, do you?
I was mad at him.
Were you? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors when guys do stuff like that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough to know all the different things that go on in guys' lives of why they make decisions to go different places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got an Adam Banks jersey I saw from the Mighty Ducks. That's a sweet jersey.
Yeah. I got that for my birthday.
You got that too, like just now?
Yeah.
Holy moly. So you got all hockey stuff though, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool. So you even got that jersey? Jeez, you're a lucky kid, eh?
Hmm.
And you're going to Belfast, and you got 2 ale shirts and mug. What are you going to fill the mug up with? You don't drink coffee.
Probably just juice.
Hot chocolate, maybe? Get into that?
Yeah. Yeah. I like hot chocolate, possibly some hot chocolate.
Well, you know what's neat for me is, like I said, coming out to my shed and chatting with you and other shed guys and gals is now there are, and because of Sean Collins, who does my website and why I can do these raffles and support charities and people, is like if there's a mug that you have at your house in Manchester that has a picture of my shed on it and it says Shed Family running amok, it's a good day for living. To me, that's banana lands, you know?
Yeah.
It's a picture of my shed that I'm
Is
standing
that
in.
your shed on it?
Yeah, that's my shed. That's the outside.
That's a very big shed.
It's a nice shed. It's a high-end shed. Yeah. Thanks, Germany. You know? So you didn't even start becoming a fan till 2021. So you remember your first game?
Yeah.
Who was it against?
It was against the Nottingham Panthers.
Those Panthers again, eh?
Yeah.
So what hooked you? What did you like the most about hockey?
I just liked everything. It
Everything?
was all fantastic.
The
The
game, the
atmos-
show, the atmosphere,
Yeah.
everything.
The food.
They got good food at the storm shelter?
Yeah.
Like what? What are they doing? Chips and gravy?
Hot dogs, chips, burgers, pizzas.
Well, you know, the more I talk around in my shed, if you're this passionate about hockey, dude, there's ways to be involved in the game. And like, even if you didn't end up being like a pro hockey player, you got Greggy doing the bus, is passionate about hockey and loves the game. You got Aiden doing match night announcing. Sam Bell's doing the strength. You got all these people that just love hockey being part of the sport, and they find ways to have their passion involved in their life. So what do you do you think there's anything that that you'd be into in the hockey world other than playing?
Coaching. I'll be into coaching.
Coaching's really fun, man. It's I like it more than playing.
Do you?
I do. Yeah. You get to build the culture of the team. You get to tell them how to hockey. You get to say the things that I wouldn't say to some teammates because I was just their teammate. But now that I'm the coach, I can say like, hey, that's not how you hockey. And then when you see a team come together and you see them become like brothers or say sisters for life, and they get it. And then when their parents will say nice things to you, or the kids will like say like nice things to you, like nice things, it can buckle you, and it's what the game's all about, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, coaching's fun, especially when you see people getting better and like chasing their dreams and becoming hockey people, you know?
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Yeah. So you should, so how does it work in Manchester? Is there like a whole junior program then?
Yeah, there's a junior team, the Manchester Storm Academy, which I'm gonna try and join at some point.
It's an academy. What does that mean? You got to like go to school with them too? Or is it just like, that's a team? It's called an academy.
Yeah, I think it's just a team that's called an academy.
Okay. Do I know one of the instructors there? Maybe. I think one of the instructors might be a shed guy, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so that's what you're gonna try and do. That's your goal.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Well, just man, I've seen Briar in half of a hockey season go from not being able to skate to scoring a goal in a real game. So, man, whatever you put your mind to, and if you're passionate enough about hockey, you'll be able to do it, right?
Yeah, my goal is to get on the Manchester Storm Academy by the end of the year.
That's wicked, buddy. Well, make sure you give her, right?
I'll try.
It's the same as me putting in this coaching application. If I don't do my best, then if I don't get it, it would be harder to deal with it. But if I give it my all and I put in the best application I can, then if I don't get it, then what do you do? Right?
Yeah, there's not much more you can do if you don't get
No.
it.
Right. Because minor hockey's for the kids, right? And the parents. And if they want something, hopefully they'd be able to have that. Right?
Right.
And if you want it, buddy, go get it, right?
Right. I'll try.
Okay. So what was your favorite chocolate bar again?
A dairy milk, just
Dairy milk. Dairy milk
plain
straight up.
chocolate.
And
Yeah.
do you guys call DeLuca the Duke? What's his nickname? Is he the Duke? I would call him the Duke. DeLuca, the Duke? No?
I don't think he really has a nickname. I think everyone just calls him DeLuca.
Well, he likes lions, eh? And Greggy, the bus driver, likes Yorkies. Things are getting complicated over there, eh?
I've got DeLuca a lion bar, although I've not put the note on it yet.
Perfect. You already got the lion bar ready for the Duke or the DeLuca, whatever you want to call him. Gosh,
Yeah, I've already got.
you got good attention to detail, sir. Well done. I'm sure he'll really appreciate that. So have you ate one of those before? Are they good?
No, I've not tried it yet.
Self-control. Hey, Japps, lions, you've never tried either. And they're just sitting there.
I've also got some munchie bars where it's like munchies but in a bar, and I've not tried. I think I have only tried one of them so far.
You're a team guy, though. You're just doing this for the team. You're not doing this for yourself. And that's what I like about you. That's why you're in the shed again. You're doing this for the Manchester Storm, or else you'd be eating a yap when it got there, right? You'd be like, Jesper could have two. But no, you're saving all three of them, aren't you?
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Seriously, you're a team guy. You're a shed guy. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you find out about the shed and 2 Ales and Hockey Tales? I'm curious. Before I had a marketing team, how did you find out?
I think I saw the Critch episode somewhere.
And that's how the chocolate started, right?
Yeah. And
Mhm.
then I think I watched that one, and then I started watching everyone.
Really? I don't say anything ever that's like too offside, right? That your mom doesn't want you to listen to me or what?
No, it's all fine.
That's good. I try to be, right? But that it's everybody's own shed visit. And sometimes there's people that are cursing and whatnot, right? But it's their
Yeah.
trip, right? Be who you
Right.
want to be, right?
Yeah.
So then if you made the Storm Academy, then by next season, you're on that team. You'd play other towns and stuff then?
I think so. I'm not completely sure. I'm quite sure you would.
Well, that'd be cool, buddy. Really would. Let's see here. What team do you hate the most in the league?
Sheffield, 100%.
I understand. I was that way for a long time. When you're in the league, they can really upset you, can't they?
Yeah.
They don't upset me anymore. I'm not in the league. You know, now I'm just here for fun.
Especially because he injured Jesper like twice.
Was that them?
Yeah.
I heard it was Davy Phillips one time too.
Yeah.
That's not cool, right? Can't be doing that to my Jesper, right? To our
Right.
Jesper.
And that's how next time we played them, Chase Ruddy was ejected from the game in 8 seconds for beating him up.
For trying and he wouldn't go, right? And then all of a sudden Critchy and the boys all got wound up, and then all of a sudden it turned into a real old school hockey game.
Yeah.
That's well, I'm glad he's back now, right? He's playing. Jesper's back or what?
He's not playing tonight, but I'm thinking he's playing this Saturday.
That'd be really nice to have him back, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a player like that on your squad, you want him playing and you want him healthy, right?
Yeah.
So you think when you go to what's that?
Let's hope we can get him back for next season.
Well, you've done your part, right, Jake? You got the
Yeah.
Japps, right? That's what we talked about. And I said if Manchester wants him back, they got to get him Japps. And sure enough, we got him Japps, right?
Yeah.
When you're not the biggest budget team in the league, you got to treat people right to bring them back, right? And that's throwing Japps for Jesper, right? Or Lions for the Duke, right?
Yeah.
You get it. So when you go to Belfast, you're gonna do that Titanic tour thing. I never got to see it.
I've not heard of that. I don't think I'm doing it.
Oh, really? Because the Titanic thing is like where they built it is right beside the arena. And I always heard about this Titanic thing and all, the movie and everything when I'm over here in Canada. And then when I get to Belfast, it was like, this is where it was built. And it just made the world not feel so big and everything, made it feel
Yeah.
more real that all that went on when you see it,
Wow. I never knew the Titanic was built in Ireland.
Well, I hope I'm not making things up, but that's sure where it looked like it was built. And then it left from there, and that museum thing. And like, you can see where they did it is right beside the arena.
Wow.
I think, yep. So what else do I got? Is there any chance? Actually, I'm not going to put any pressure on you. I'm just going to let you know. May 27th, I am coming to the UK to play hockey in Cardiff, Wales for Josh Batch's testimonial. So if there are any Manchester Storm fans that enjoy throwing chocolate on the ice, that want to see my fat ass play hockey one more time and support my friend Josh Batch, because he's kind enough to bring me back, I would love to see a sold out arena for Batchy. And I'd love to see the jersey raffles get completely out of hand. And I would love to make as much money as I can for my buddy Batchy because he deserves it. He's put in the time for that team. So if there are any people listening that support other teams, I actually don't care you support other teams. I like hockey and I like people. So if you want to come to Batchy's testimonial, it's May 27th in Cardiff, Wales. Okay.
I'm confirmed going to that.
Are you?
Yeah.
So we're going to meet in person?
Yeah.
Hey, pound dog. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Fun is fun, right?
Fun is fun.
Just don't judge me if I'm out of shape, okay? I'm doing the best I can, okay?
I won't.
Well, I better bring out my sponsor. We haven't dotted any I's or crossed any T's, but Black Kite Couriers have joined the Shed family. We're just trying to figure out how it works. Do you know what I want to do, Jake? I think Finner's playing hard to get. I know he wants to get in bed with me. He just won't admit it. I want to do a pop-up stand in Manchester at a Storm game where the clothes you bought there, I want to have like a little area where people could go buy my stuff. And I have a guy in the UK that will literally organize it, get the stuff made and bring it to the game. And Finner, I'll even give you a tickle if you want to get in bed with me. I will give you a tickle. So just let me get in bed with you, right, Jake?
That would be cool if you had a pop-up stand in the storm shelter.
Wouldn't it? And I bet you people would buy stuff and then I could give Finner a tickle, right? He just won't get in bed with me. It's weird. Maybe he's jealous I haven't invited him back to the shed yet, eh?
Yeah.
That's probably why. Right?
Right. You should definitely get him back in.
You're right. I should. Finner and Ginner maybe together, right? How do you think Ginner's doing? I think he's done a great job with being a new coach at his young age. Every guy I talked to on the team seems to really like him and like playing for him. And I think that is the biggest job of a coach, is to have guys willing to play for each other, but also for the coaches, right?
Because he found Mikey 10 out of 10 job.
Cause what?
Because he found Moose 10 out of 10 job.
You are a big Moose fan, eh? And he is one of the great hockey people in the world, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he did find the Moose, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's done a great job though. And I think all the pieces are just falling into place. It's tough though when you watch a team through a season, you lose a guy like Barrow that is like a core member of your team and is on your top lines, and then you're having goalie changes and like finding the balance of how it all works. It's interesting watching hockey seasons go on when I actually care again, you know?
Yeah. Shame we lost Barrow. He was very, very good.
Yeah. I wonder who Jesper will play with now. Didn't you guys get a new Barrow?
Yeah, we got a Tyler Barrow. He's quite good, but not as good as Ryan Barrow.
Hey, earmuffs, Tyler. But like it's interesting for me is stuff like that can bother a guy, right? When you get injured in the pro hockey world, is like I loved my job in Beatingheim. I fit with that community. They liked me, and then I blew out my knee the second year. And then they literally, when I blew up my knee and I'm missing the rest of the year, they literally brought in a guy that was 5'7" and a little skilled right-handed shot. And it was like, you're trying to bring in a guy just like me, and it hurts my feelings, and it sucks. And it hurts so bad that I wasn't able to do it. And they're bringing in a guy to replace me. And then when I heard another Barrow was showing up, I was like, geez, that's gotta be hard for Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it's hard for him.
It is. Well, being injured is the worst in hockey ever, but playing with your teammates I always had the hardest times when I was hurt. And I hope Barrow's doing good. I hope to see him back next year, right? Running a muck with Jesper and whatever. He just like Kit Kats, right? That's easy. We can do that for you, bud, if you come back, right?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got anything for me, buddy?
Yeah. Who's been your favorite person to get in the shed and why?
Geez, hard questions, buddy. To be honest, I think this week will be one of my favorite weeks I've ever had. I'm having you on. That's a big shed supporter and have helped me have fun. And you make my day when I see pictures of guys with chocolate bars and helping get that going. The next guy coming on wears a number 18. Because we met in Cardiff at a bowling function. So that'll be neat to meet a kid that wears my number because of me. I've never done anything like that before. And then I'm going to have on Briar that showed everybody what life is about. Not being able to skate and then scoring her first goal last game. And that was from hard work. But even the last guy from you was Jesse Michelle, and listening to his story and everything he's accomplished at a 27-year-old age. And but then, to be honest, I think having my Kincardine Canucks on last season, my team I coached, and then my son and his buddies when we started Buenos for the boys in Cardiff. I mean, those are memories I'll have forever. As old as I get, I can always go back and re-listen to the boys at that age, and I can't wait to do it with my girls' team. It'll be a memory for life, and I think those are the ones that are the most important. I also had on my great grandmother when I was first starting, episode 19, because I wanted to have that memory for whenever the day came. She wasn't around, I would have that. So I also had my old man on episode 99, and then I still have to have my mom on. I would say, those are pretty important ones, but I think the day I have on my team of under 9 girls, they have changed my life this season, just like the boys did a year ago. I think that'll be a special day. So there you go. That's my answer, right? But you're right up there, buddy. So I like making memories with kids, and like to think the next guy that's coming on wears number 18 for me. It makes my knees shake And when you start out as a hockey player, when you're your age and you're working on your skills, to think you could be a grown-up someday and you find out a kid wears your number because you went bowling with them, that's something, that's hockey.
Yeah, that's hockey.
Yeah. And that's what Moose does, right? That's who he is. He's a great dude. I like him.
Yeah, and I'm going bowling with Moose because there's a bowling with Storm.
And he is number 20, right?
Yeah.
So say you make the Storm Academy, what number would you ask for, do you think?
Number 20.
Right. And the circle of hockey world goes around, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming back, buddy. And thank you for supporting what I'm doing. Because to be honest, if it wasn't for Finner and Ginner accepting me for who I am and what I'm doing, like, I haven't talked to them since I've started this chocolate thing. I haven't spoken with them, and that I have on all these players from their team. I have on their bus driver while they're at a game. It's fun as fun, and it makes hockey's supposed to be fun. And I really appreciate that they're letting me have fun with your team this season. And that I hope that that the team can make something special happen this year. And, in my crazy ass brain, maybe I can feel like I was a part of it. Right.
Right.
I think it's fun.
It definitely is fun.
It is. Well, thank you so much for coming back on, buddy, and happy birthday.
Thanks. It was fun.
It was fun, and we'll do it again. Next time, I'll try and schedule it when the boys aren't playing, though, eh? So we can get a few fellas on. Right?
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll see. What should we do next season? I've done a lot of chocolate lately, and you got to start doing some brainstorming. If you're head of marketing, okay, I got a little side project for you. I need to figure out where we're going to go from chocolate, because we've done chocolate in Cardiff. We've done it in Herning, Denmark. Now Manchester's, I love it. We're getting carried away and we're having the Storms. We're gonna have to figure out, like, every hockey season should be a little bit different. In Manchester, when you carry on with chocolate, what are we going to do? Okay. You got to start brainstorming.
I'll start thinking of ideas.
Okay. If it's going to be a chocolatey Storm, I'm cool with that. But then I also am going to have to spread my wings other places and figure out some new marketing ideas. Okay. So if you're head of marketing, it's not just Manchester. Okay. We're thinking globally. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And this has been another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Eddie and Wally.